We could all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Village Board of Washingtonville, Village of Washingtonville regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, June 15th. A couple of brief announcements. Flushing of hydrants is underway. It will continue throughout the week. DPW is working with JCO. I believe it's going on tonight, and then daytime, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Trustee Lodato and myself have started negotiations with the United Public Service Employee Union for the part-time police. Delaware Engineering is presently working on Buckingham Place to discuss the solution of the ponding on the street. Once the solution is agreed upon, we will receive drawings. It's my suggestion that we go out for bid for this project. We have received bids from Tilcon regarding our paving. I will be asking the residents of Evanston Drive to meet with me either here at Village Hall or at one of the residents' homes to discuss their paving project that will be underway this summer. Once we put all the bids together, I will ask the board for authorization to go out for bond. So I look forward to have everything in place by the July meeting, the work session in the July meeting. Anyone have anything to share? Okay. So we get right to the agenda. New business, Friends of Moffett Library, Trustee Lodato.
I received a facility form request for Friends of Moffett Library to host a jazz concert at Burn Allen Park on Saturday, August 14th, with a rain date of August 15th, from 2 to 7 p.m. And there's no conflicts with anything else going on that day.
I think they was one of the duties.
I did not receive their certificate of liability insurance yet. They're going to get that to me, so I guess we could vote pending a copy of their insurance.
So, any discussion on this? Sounds pretty good. Someone to make a motion?
I'll make the motion. Pending the insurance.
And then we'll see. Second?
I'll second.
Roll call. Trustee Kolar,
Yes.
Trustee Sampson,
Yes.
Trustee Kolar,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lodato. 3B, Country Kids Food Pantry, Trustee Lodato.
We received a public assembly permit for Country Kids Food Pantry to host the Miracle Mile Run. Let's see, Saturday, August 21st from 9 to 9:30. Okay. I gave the chief a copy of this. I don't know, if this is something you can work with.
I'll reach out to them.
Okay. But it doesn't conflict with anything else going on that day in the village. I don't see a rain date.
I think last year or the year before they ran in the rain. It's really just from the food pantry down to Burnell. It's I think at the end of Burnell it was full.
Yeah, actually, it's from Ballard Pond to Burn Allen Park, so it's
Yeah,
just on
I
800.
stand corrected.
Yeah, so it's not, it's a little minor.
We won't get 6 times a day. Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion made by Trustee Kolar. Second. Trustee Sampson. Roll call. Trustee Kolar,
Yes.
Trustee Sampson, Trustee Kolar,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lodato. Tilted Skillet, that's the food truck that we discussed a few weeks ago. Trustee Lodato and I met with Phil Medora regarding the hours. If you remember the last meeting, the hours were very extensive. I put in front of you an email that we received after our meeting of June 14th, where he lessened the hours. So Thursday, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Friday, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. He is not keeping the truck parked at Burn Allen. He will take care of all the garbage that's accumulated from people that they want to eat at. And as far as picnic tables, I believe we said we had two.
There's a map in the license agreement in the folder showing where he would like to park.
Pretty much as soon as you enter the
It's like that first strip of spots on the left.
so if we could take some time and look at this license agreement that was sent to me by Stephanie Turnick from Will Frank's office. It's in draft form. If we're okay with the hours, or these are the hours that he would like, it doesn't mean he's going to be there. Right? I mean, that's.
He says he's willing, willing to work with the village, anything that we're,
So if he had like another event or like a wedding or something, he would,
Right, and he agreed that if he was not part of, let's say, the farmer's market, he wouldn't be there.
Oh,
But he's going to try those events.
Do you need a stormwater permit?
That was my next question.
Yes, we still need a facility permit from us.
I meant the vendor permit.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's part of the agreement. Or should be.
He's not gonna, he's gonna miss July 2nd.
Yeah, he just went down and I don't think the truck is ready yet. But it's ready, he just got his back.
He's down in Georgia. That's where the truck is being fabricated.
how many spaces is he taking?
It is
We
pretty
don't have
big.
the map, so like is it,
Well, maybe it's with picnic tables and stuff like that there,
Yeah,
Say 6, 7.
garbage cans.
Could be that whole run.
so it would be like the truck, the picnic tables and the garbage?
Well, I think the picnic tables will be
On the grass? Okay, gotcha.
You know, and again, it's all up to, I'm sure if we said you can't put the picnic table here or the truck here, it'll be okay with that. But the main thing, I know Trustee Kolar put up a good point, this is not staying there, so it's not a liability of the village. And he did lessen his hours, and he did agree that previously it was kind of crazy. I don't know if those were the right words, but that's what I got from it. So,
And she doesn't think that there needs to be like a parking fee or?
we didn't even discuss that.
So it's the $100 fee and then. I know.
I mean, what we could do, we have our next, we have the work session on July 5th. If you feel comfortable reading the license agreement,
Yeah.
and we can go on that.
Okay, so we want to consider like a parking fee?
I think that would just be open.
because we currently don't have anything.
All right.
we'll table this until July.
Read it.
Which is not gonna impact them anyway, since the truck's not moving.
I don't even know if he received this. Okay, crosswalk relocation. I spoke to Stephanie Turnick yesterday regarding the crosswalks. The state is willing to have one of the crosswalks moved. Right now, I believe there's 3 or 4 of them between the middle school and high school, kind of excessive. They want us to go out and get a traffic consultant,
State wants us.
state ones. So my response to her, give to the state what traffic consultant they use to put all of them. So I think if we were to move it down to right outside the municipal parking lot, it would help us to have that lot become a needed lot, okay, that we spoke about from years ago now. So I was talked to her, she knows of one firm, Mazer. She says there's a few others. I've only seen Mazer on jobs like this. But really a traffic study can be whatever you want it to be.
But would it involve any work on our part with the sidewalk and the municipal lot?
It might mean that we might have to close one of the entrances. I think there's 2 entrances. Do you remember? There's 2 entrances to the lot.
Yeah, there's
Two in, one out.
Yeah. there's
2 in,
together.
3 in?
Yeah.
There's
three
one,
together.
there's one that goes in and out, there's one in out only, and then,
There's 2.
I don't know about the far one, is that just an in only?
Just in.
Just an in?
So it might mean that one of them has to be
Yeah,
closed, just to
I would
control.
do that anyway, because
control
you're
things.
taking up parking
Correct.
spaces.
Yes. So if everything is working out in that area, this is going to benefit.
But I guess I would go into like, curb cut, where it is, and
On the other side, it would have to be ADA. So they would have to do a lot more. You can't have
us or them, this is their road.
it would be our dime, our cost, their specs, ADA specs. We can't go into a driveway cut that's there now on the other side. But at least there's a conversation going on. So as soon as I get more information, yes, this is hopefully the next meeting. Line striping, the parking lots, I know I spoke to Chris regarding putting curb bumpers at Vern Allen, so we don't have cars protruding into Ahern. I think it's something that we need to stripe all our parking lots. I know right here at Village Hall, similar to the Village, we need to do. I think there's some work at Vern Allen, some potholes that might have to be filled. So if, Rich, could you get some pricing on line striping? I think we could, right?
Yeah, we have the machine.
Yeah, we have the machine, as far as like a steel coat.
Is there a state bid?
Yes.
Is there a state bid for that?
Well, depends what you want to do. There's the slurry seal, which is state bid. I don't know about a seal one. Like just like a driveway sealer type of thing. I don't think that's on a state bid.
So just a slurry.
So we'd have to get like 3 quotes.
We're looking to paint lines like on Main Street also, in front of the stores. So there's specific spots for cars to pull into, as opposed to just pulling in.
That might be a question for the state, because it is their road. They usually do that, correct?
They
They
do
do the
this-
crosswalks.
They do the state road and anything on the state road and the crosswalks, like by North Street.
Yeah.
And I think the turning arrows too, on Brotherhood, North Street. Well, North Street doesn't have them, but Brotherhood, Brotherhood Plaza, they do the arrows over there.
Okay.
What about like our streets? Are we gonna try this year? or this
That
year?
has to be the same, we have to go out for bid on
Yeah.
that. Are they on state bid also?
What,
Like, we had
line striping?
line striping.
I
We used
think Gil,
Atlantic, was it?
Davidson.
no,
Davidson.
Davidson, yeah, I don't remember his company's name.
I mean, do we have it on the schedule for this year, or we skip this year?
It's in the budget, and I think we take care of our parking lots first, and it's gonna fall under the same umbrella. I know when we did Decker, people weren't happy. When we did that. But we didn't know they weren't happy until we did it. Okay, paving the streets. In your packet, we have, we finally got the bid from Tilcom. We got a proposal from the Nene and Callahan Excavating. We got a bid from Peckham. Now, Tilcom and Peckham are state bid. I know that we were, the original plan was to do Ahern, Emerson, and I think that was it. And then the board requested that we look at North Street, which we have. That's where the Nene and Callahan comes in, because all of the piping underneath that roadway is metal, so it needs to be taken up and replaced. Emerson, the top course and binder course, so we're looking at approximately $130,000 for Emerson. North Street, $58,000. This is strictly paving. North Street milling, $10,000, $11,000 on the round up. Emerson, $16,500. So Emerson is a major thoroughfare if you talk to the people in Emerson. A lot of school buses go down there, and it's something that's desperately needed. The road is crumbling as we speak. And then I asked Chris Martino, because he fixed one thing, another issue comes up, guardrails on Emerson and Tolman Road, and Emerson and Bull Road. This is state bid?
I believe so.
I believe so, yeah. So the total there, okay, I'm sorry, Emerson and Tolman Road, $18,000. Emerson and Bull Road, $6,000.
Is that replacing what's there, or?
There's nothing there. So it's part of the outfall, we started digging some outfalls there,
Ditch line.
ditch lines. And in doing so, like I said, you fix one thing and you create something else. So I'll put all these numbers together. I know Chris gave me the amount of material for the piping. I did place a call, possibly yesterday, to the company that we bought all of the piping for Decker. They're located in Boston, Spot, New York. They had the best pricing. So again, I'll put everything together for our next meeting. If you look at the Nene and Callahan, this is it's just $73.50 a linear foot. Plus the stone and so forth. And at that point, we need to come up with a date that the manholes, DPW will be working on the manholes and then the catch basins that have to be replaced. North Street would have to be closed. So Chief, would have to be part of that conversation. My suggestion is we wait for school to let out. This way we close the street in the morning and there's no problems with people getting hurt. Any questions?
Just one question.
Yep.
Do you need to count in? We were rough idea on how many feet?
I think you have the amount of footage.
So it was about 1,000 around there.
Again, this is not state bid, the meeting Callahan, so we can look for other prices if need be. I saw the way they work. I'd go with that, but it's up to the board. Zoning board, planning board update, trustee Sampson.
Okay, so we are moving along with the trainings that are state mandated. We had to establish email folders for those who didn't have a village email account, so it's now up and running. I got confirmation from our superintendent, Christopher Martino, and also confirmed with the last person I heard from the Village Hall clerical that she was set. So we have 16 people who have completed training so far, 100%, scores. It's really good, they're all done, they all passed, I should say 100% have passed, because there is a quiz at the end of the training. All right, so I'm really excited to say that all 16 have passed, so we have about 50 more people to go. So, it's coming. I will have to, the link to enroll in the training is good for 5 days, so I will have to reach out and resend the link. But 16 passed, so it's exciting. Get ready for your quiz, take notes as you go. Done.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. I could give an end date for like July, so we have some time to get it completed.
And my question is, you mentioned it's state mandated or just NICOM mandated?
No, New York State mandated training. I had to do it today for, I believe, right? It's a New York State mandated training. Yeah. There's two. One is workplace violence prevention, and the other one is harassment training. Yes. Get excited for getting it done.
And we get certificates from them.
Yes. And we get to pick. I'll ask if you prefer to have the NICOM logo or the Village of Washingtonville. I kind of selected the Village of Washingtonville logo on the certificate.
Will the mayor sign the cards?
You can bring that. We can get your autograph.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I think that would be great.
JD.
That's all I got.
Unfortunately.
Okay, 3H, appointment of Maria Murdy to the planning board. Trustee Lodato and I met with Maria, I believe it was Monday.
I don't know
Oh, it was last week, it's
Yeah.
only Tuesday. So it was last week. And she's raring to go. We were going to have her sworn in on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. She's unavailable, so we'll have to coordinate with the judge. So we need to take a motion. So, we want to make a motion to appoint Maria Murdy to the planning board. Roll call, trustee Kolar,
Yes.
trustee Sampson, trustee Kolar,
Yes.
deputy mayor.
Yes.
Who's waiting for it? Figured you went away for a while.
Lack of food.
Actually, you get confused because before you called the trustee twice instead of the mayor.
That's really okay. It's a long term.
I'm just so happy it's Kolar.
And
And Kolar.
And I'm happy I'm not Laduno, okay? So it's
I never called you I do remember
False
seeing,
my witness.
I can feel my head dipping there like.
I do remember hearing somebody call you. Yes, it wasn't not me. If it was, I apologize.
It's really
Okay,
okay.
last Monday, I met with Alfred Mann, who has been working for the Village of Washingtonville at the DPW for the past 15 years. He has submitted his retirement. Sorry to see him go. He brought a lot of work with him and a lot of jokes in the years that I remember working with him. He's moving on to other things in his life. So I need a motion to accept. I had given it out to you the last meeting, but we never voted on acceptance. So I need a motion to accept his resignation.
So moved.
I need a second.
I'll second.
Trustee Jimmy.
Trustee Jimmy, that's. Roll call, trustee Kalora,
Yes.
trustee Sampson,
Yes.
trustee Jimmy,
Yes.
deputy mayor.
Yes.
He's not showing up July 1st. I don't think we had a choice, but it's effective at the end of this month. Right now, I'm working with Christine to get all his paperwork that he needs. I'm working with Frank Kincaid. The days that he reimbursed for not taking stuff. Okay. 3J, appointment of Elizabeth Cassidy, legal counsel for Article 78 proceeding. That's in front of us. In your packet, you have both the one Nicole Street, and Mendy Wordsberger against the Village of Washingtonville, zoning board of appeals. We received this on the 14th, yesterday. It was sent out to our attorneys, it was sent to our insurance companies, and spoke with Elizabeth Cassidy today, and legal service agreement that's in front of you, so she may move forward in this process. The last page is the schedule of disbursements. So we need a motion to accept. For those who don't know, Elizabeth Cassidy is the zoning board of appeals attorney, so she's well aware of the property in question, the zoning that's in question, and so forth.
I'll make a motion. Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
If she's the attorney, why do we need to appoint her?
Because it's another, it's
Oh,
it's a-
so each time there's a procedure, you have to reappoint?
it's a legal.
Oh, okay.
So trustee Kalora made the motion, deputy mayor second. Trustee Kalora,
Yes.
trustee Sampson,
Yes.
trustee Kolar,
Yes.
deputy mayor Dotto, and Bucko. Okay. Anybody have something they want to add to the agenda? Yes or no? All right, public comment on agenda items only. Wow. we'll go around the room. Yes,
For the record,
Please.
Susan Wolski,
Yep.
24 South Street, Washingtonville. Question, I know you have a lot of new planning board and zoning board members. Is there a time frame to complete the New York State required 4-hour training for new members on planning boards?
is there a,
Time frame, does the village have a time frame since there's a volunteer board?
we do not at this point.
Okay.
I just have a question, Sean Haggerty, 4 Belvoir Drive. When you're doing Emerson, is there any reason you're not doing Seacourt? That's in horrible shape, too.
It's going to overflow to sea, yes.
All the way out to
Well, all the way out to
Bull Road, or whatever goes
the
up?
culvert that's there, and then we'll probably have to come in from the Bull side, the Bull Road side.
I think that whole street needs to be done.
Yeah, but there's that culvert that they put in.
That's the only nice part of the road. Although you do fly over it if you go fast, on the bike.
Well, you're not supposed to go fast.
It's downhill and you go around
Chief,
the corner.
you want to look into this?
I was walking when I saw something.
Yes, Select.
Paul Lang, 10 Patriot Lane, Washingtonville. I'll go down the list. The Friends of Moffett Library, 2 to 7 on a 14. Is that like live jazz? That's 2 to 7? The
Well,
day-
that includes the setup time. I believe the concert is from 4 to 7.
They have an admission fee? Is it free?
No, it's free.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like a Newport Jazz Fest.
I
Live
think
jazz.
they
Okay.
usually have it in front of the library, I think,
All right, that's good.
and they, you know, obviously. it's
Please don't take my
pandemic,
time.
not that long.
The Tilted Skillet, where's that truck gonna park?
When it's working,
When it's working, where's it gonna park?
as soon as you, according to the diagram that was given to us, as soon as you come into the parking lot of Vern Allen, directly to the left.
So take it
So
out.
along the wood,
No, across. But, so that's gonna take up spots, parking spots?
it's gonna take up parking spots.
Don't you think that there's gonna be other food trucks that are gonna wanna come in there now, if you get one in there? Are you opening up a can of
That
worms?
is a possibility, yes. So we will have to address,
Does he think he's gonna make a living down there? I mean, it must be a reason why he wants to go there. I don't know who it
I
is,
think
what it
he's
is.
just looking to start his business. He's brand new and just looking for a way to.
All right, I'm just saying, you know, you don't want the parking lot lined up with food
No.
trucks either.
Yeah.
The crosswalks, you want to eliminate the crosswalks down by the high school?
no. There's, I believe there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
Just relocate one of them in front of the municipal parking lot.
What do you mean relocate? Take one out from over there and put it up by the municipal?
Yeah.
Didn't they say we couldn't do that?
I'm going by our attorney who had conversation with the state.
When we talked to the
I think
state,
they feel that there's too
when
many.
we talked to the state,
That was
Yeah, but
4 years ago, and you were right.
people don't stop for them anyhow, so
Yes.
they don't stop